All right, you ready, man?
Yeah.
No. Introduce yourself again.
Yeah, how y'all doing? It's Tyrese 769 in the building, man.
All right, that's how you gonna do it.
Yeah.
Tyrese 769, crack years. We're about to get this started. You ready to rock and roll, sir?
Yeah.
All right, we finna push some buttons because you said you had something to say. I want the people to hear it. Did I mess that up? Am I gonna have to start that over? All righty. I go live in 10. Three. Everybody, welcome to a extremely special edition here at Gobsmacked Visual Media here in Jackson, Mississippi. We're starting off a new docu-series, and today we have a very special guest. You've seen him before here on the meal. Yes, Tyrese 769 in the building. What's going on, Ty?
Man, how you doing, man? I'm blessed to be here, man.
You know me, man. Hey, happy to have you, sir.
Always, man.
And thanks you for joining me on this first docu-series. It was like we came up with this idea the other day, Warner and I, and it was like, let's go ahead and start. I told him we're going to go ahead and start immediately. So that's what we're doing. We're going to start the docu-series, The Crack Years. So what we're going to talk about is the things that everybody seem to have wanted to forget.
Right, and skip over.
You know what we say. We blocked all this out.
Yeah.
You know, we decided, let's leave this out of the history.
Right.
You know, we're gonna talk about
like ain't damage nothing.
We were latchkey kids. We were this, that, and the other. But guess what? We ain't got nothing to say about them crack years at all. We don't even bring that up as if it's like it didn't even happen, you know. So I think that's something we need to address bigly, right. Especially as much as we possibly can, right. Because the effects that it actually had are way more damaging than we like to talk about.
And we really think it is, yeah, for sure.
You know, so I don't know. I think I should start off, I guess. Since I am the host of the show, let me go ahead and give you a brief understanding that I have as far as how memory goes in the human body. Now, we were discussing a few days ago or a few shows ago how the human mind can forget. And not only does it forget, it will completely block something out to where you don't even bring it up. Think about it, but subconsciously it's constantly affecting your behavior. Right. So you don't even know these things are happening, but guess what? It's happening. It's why you're irritated. It's why you're unable to maintain a relationship. It's why you don't trust anybody. It's because something happened and your ass forgot it. Right. So that's what the crack years are, and that's what we're here discussing, is those effects that a lot of people, we seem to just want to not even talk about that. We don't want to talk about what we saw.
Yeah, because crack, it did a big damage to the community, period, in different states and different cities, hoods, however you want to call it.
Man.
It did damage. Like people, uncle, aunties, mamas, brothers, cousins, sisters, you know what I'm saying? It took a toll on people, man, for real. Like
who wasn't affected with the crack years? You know, that's the thing I'm trying to get people to understand is who wasn't affected.
I feel like the people that made it. Cause
No,
I don't feel like I'm saying I'm feeling like cause I don't feel like it just came out of nowhere.
no,
You know what
it
I'm
did
saying?
not come out of nowhere.
It had to be tested by somebody. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, it was tested by drug addicts, but
But
again,
no, I'm saying before it hit the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody had to be the tester. That's with anything.
again,
Before
Joe.
they put it on the street,
Okay.
somebody had to
Okay, so
be the tester.
all right, so from the research department over here, crack is really no different than cocaine. Once you get down to a certain street level,
Just a
it's
mix.
basically the same ingredients.
Just
It's
a
just
mix.
different how they prepare it.
Just a mix.
So people want to make it a big deal, like, oh, they's doing crack. Well, guess what? People been doing freebase for years.
Way
They
before
just
crack
gave it a different name and a bad association. See, when it was only known to be done in the light skinned community, it was freebasing. So once the dark skinned community got a hold to it and it was labeled, now you know it's bad. It's crack. So smoking cocaine was used basically to keep it from hurting your nose. You know, they want to get high, but you don't want the pain associated.
And I said I seen a story about that cocaine. I mean, crack cocaine. It was like, they ain't know the name of what it was gonna be. The police name it crack. You feel what I'm saying? Cause one name crack on the street.
Well, why the police name it crack?
Why? I do not know. But they named it crack. That's where crack came from. They was not calling it crack. It's crazy. It sounds crazy, but it's true. You can do your research on that.
That do sound crazy.
They did not call it crack. It was like free rock or quick rock or something.
freebase.
No, it was like quick rock or something. It was something like something just different out of some slang. It was slang. You feel me? They ain't call it crack. It started getting crack when people started getting caught. You feel what I'm saying?
And they probably were finding it
put a
in
label on
people's cracks. They was probably
So they call it crack.
you know.
feel what I'm saying? Hey, for real.
That might be where the name came from though, because you know,
Cause they ain't,
like they got it all in the
they ain't
crack.
had no name for it.
And then it was like, y'all catch them with any of that crack.
Yeah, he had crack. You know what I'm saying? So they just
That might
said
be where it came from.
crack. You feel
And
me?
hey, anything sounds like that, it's gonna be associated as bad. It's not like that's called
Yeah.
tang or nothing.
Yeah.
You know, they should have called it tang, and then we were probably wouldn't associate it as bad. But when we looking back at it, not only did we get a bad association with it from the way people looked at it, we also got a bad association with how the police and the government treated criminals
tackle down on
or
it.
persons who were, you know, on drugs.
Yeah.
So all of those things are associated with the crack years. And that's what we here to talk about today is those effects that they had on the communities. And I mean, like, wow.
Yeah, he was wide open, man.
It's like, Ty, it's so bad, we forgot it.
Man, it was so bad. They really had to do documentaries on it. That's how bad it was. Cause it was like a lot of people got affected by this stuff, man. For real, and it's crazy, man. And I'm glad to the point. I ain't saying I'm glad at the point like I ain't just happy, but at the same time, I'm glad I wasn't a part of that
era.
You know what I'm saying?
But you
that
know,
decade of time happened.
You might not have been a part of that era,
But it affected after
it's
you.
still,
You feel what I'm saying?
again, that's exactly right. That's what I'm saying is the effects of it are still there.
For sure.
So like we were talking about
Crack
earlier,
still around today.
you know, like your daddy mama is somebody you met.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm borrowing one of your lyrics from one of your songs.
Yeah.
But you know, your daddy mama. How many people get to meet daddy mama is what we were talking about. So like how is that to you? How important is that to you to have that in you?
It's important because at the same time it keep you out the way. You know what I'm saying? You learn quick. A lot of people be looking at me like, dang, why you be thinking the way I think? You know what I'm saying? Why you be thinking like that? Because I always been ahead of the time of what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't involve myself with things that going on, people. I don't go out like talking about, you feel me? You gotta just it got to be something I really want to do for me to go out and do things. Cause I seen so much coming up. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Even the people that been around me, and I had to, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, I probably was the oldest out of the people I hung with. You know what I'm saying? Or I probably was the youngest, but act the oldest. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Or we gotta just think different. You know what I'm saying?
Your
Not like
situation is different. You know, you were the firstborn of the firstborn of the firstborn grandchildren.
yeah, facts.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy too, though.
Yeah.
So you're like the firstborn of the firstborn of the firstborn grandchildren.
Yeah, one of them.
So that's how you got to meet like daddy mama.
Yeah. So it was like I seen a lot, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you know,
there's coming up at this
many
you
moments.
if you ain't just paying attention to your surroundings, you won't notice. You feel what I'm saying? But if you paying attention to your surroundings, you'll see how it affect a lot of things. It's things changing from what it used to be then to now.
And that's
it ain't the same.
You went exactly where I was thinking about is let's talk about the differences that are what you saw. Because you got daddy, mama. You got 4 generations in your resume.
For real.
I'm like, who got 4 generations in their resume? You know, I can't think of nobody myself who got 4 generations in their resume.
Man.
So that in itself, you got a lot of information that we can use in this conversation when we talk about these crack years, you know, because you're currently just now, like when you supposed to be like feeling your best about life. The dreams is big. We happy about it. I feel good.
Right.
You know, the future is everything.
Right.
And the housing market right now is gorilla crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all finna go into it with the same wages we had when we were your damn age, basically. So it's a hot damn mess out here, man. So
it is.
What you think about the fact that in 1996, now listen to the year I just.
Yeah, I'm listening because I'm 1999, so I'm like
1996 now. Okay, 1996 now. Real,
I'm listening.
real talk now.
Yeah.
1996. In 1996, I had a job.
All right.
1996. Now I was making $10 an hour in 1996. Now, by 1999, I had got up to 12, and that was in Mississippi. That was in Jackson, Mississippi. I was $12. Mm-hmm. Now, fast forward 2006, and this is where I like to tell people from that 99, 2000 to 2006, the internet really took off. Mm-hmm. And our moving around from job to job really took off. We started, you know, putting in resumes everywhere. Right. And people was calling you and you leaving and you going, you ain't really doing nothing, moving from 10 to 12, 12 to 13, some shit like that. But then you driving further and further away. So you're really losing the money you're getting, right. Not paying attention, right. But it's bragging rights, the numbers.
Yeah, you got a job.
Yeah. And, you know, so at the end of the day, what I saw was from that time point, my brother went into truck driving, Key, you know, mm-hmm. He went in truck driving. Now, he made in 2006 between $1,500 and $2,000 a week driving a truck. Mm-hmm. 2006 now. That is 18 years ago.
Yes.
18 years ago. You know truckers don't make that right now? Now, 18 years ago now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Now, 18 years ago also, I was working at, we ain't gonna say the name, I don't know, because we ain't getting sponsorship from them, but they was like the place where you go get your wood at, you know, and your tools and your paints, you know, my favorite store, the Deeples. Mm-hmm. And I was in the 12 range then, you know what I'm saying? 2006 again. So, and I had fantastic insurance. That's how I was able to go and get some rehab and got some help because, being one of the children growing up in the crack years, I ran into some problems my damn self.
Right.
Drug related problems. I did all the drugs.
Yeah.
Test dummy. Literally test dummy.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, he's doing it and it ain't killing it. He ain't dying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a minute.
That's the thing, cuz.
Give him a minute.
That's the thing.
If he ain't dying.
Back then, they ain't had no drugs that really killed you unless it was bad.
Well, there was a quality control department in drugs.
Hear me out.
As we were coming up, we had quality control.
Hear me out. Back then, they did not have no type of drug that gonna kill you unless it was bad.
No, it wasn't. It really. You had.
Now,
you know what? You know what it was, man. The drugs were so good. People killed themselves from the damn overdosing. It wasn't that the bad the drugs were like the drugs so bad they kill you. No. The drugs were so good. You try to do them all.
Yeah.
And now this is a speaking from experience situation because many a moons ago, brother had some issues. So at the end of the day, I had to phone a friend one time. I was like, "Save me."
Yeah.
We got too much.
Yeah. So that time when you told me you had the bad. It was bad out here.
It was bad out here.
But we ain't got the bad. We got the worst.
But that ain't nothing to be proud of. That's that goes back
to shame.
That's a hot damn shame because so many young people saw me and thought I was doing something big. They thought that was some shit I was doing that was nice, and that was the most ignorance of my whole life. Speaking of my damn therapy session shit yesterday, shit. It was strange how many men got caught up in the drug life. Really, because nobody told them that. Did nobody make us do this? Okay. It was just basically what we saw.
And it looked cool.
It looked cool. He got the girls. He got the jewelry. Got the car. Got the money.
Got the money. Yeah.
What you got? Same jeans on Wednesday.
Last week.
You had on Monday.
Yeah.
And you gonna wear them again Friday.
They think you killing.
Hey, you are killing it. Because guess
in your eye.
Because guess what? Luckily, you got a little brother, so you can switch them up, throw them off. Y'all wear the same size, so you can switch them up. Now, if you didn't have a little brother and only one pair of pants to do that with,
I remember those days, boy.
So
they're real. That's real though. They're real.
Making it, to the end is always the dynamic part. So when you get there, you realize it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad,
Especially if you're being yourself. You feel
I'm gonna tell you something we had that is a big part of this conversation. Is we had a gang of people around us. We had community.
Yeah.
We had the family support mechanism that I'm not seeing today.
Y'all had a childhood.
We did have a childhood. I'm like, they keep saying y'all didn't have a childhood. I'm like, what were y'all, Michael Jackson to something out here? Did they make y'all go to work? Because hell, if you had to go to work, you do not appear to have.
I had a
taken it at heart.
Other people, I had a childhood. It's just nowadays these kids ain't got no childhood. You feel what I'm saying? These kids, internet, Instagram, TikTok, that's their childhood. I don't know what that is. You feel what I'm saying? But my childhood, we outside, we playing football, throwback tackle, we run, man. You know what I'm saying? High go seat, you feel me? We doing things, playing soccer, but I ain't played soccer. A lot of people ain't never played soccer. I played soccer in my childhood.
Wait a minute. So you were probably at the end of the
what?
The stopping playing.
Yeah. I was probably the last bunch.
Okay.
I was probably the last bunch.
Okay, so because we played outside, and so we must have had enough sense to teach y'all.
So
you trying to tell me to hold up? I'm trying to get these dates right because we got to point fingers and name names out here. So if you were still playing outside, could that be really because you had grandmama, mama, daddy, mama, your daddy, mama, daddy, mama,
and I had brothers,
and that too. Mm-hmm. Because it's so many kids that don't have that that family structure
Well, the
like
family
we used to have, when we all come together. Because I know I remember you, man. You was on the picture when it was 50 of us standing outside grandma's house.
You feel
You
me?
know what I'm saying? And I was in high school then.
Yeah.
So, I remember that picture and I was like, look, them tied, them big old ears.
Man,
Look,
come on, man. I gotta keep the hood on, man. Yeah.
I said, look at that. I said, something. When I looked at that picture, I was like, it's hard to tell that's you.
Yeah.
When we grow up, be like, that's him right
Yeah.
there, big ears. Okay.
I be looking at my baby pictures. I was like, that not me, bro. But it me.
That is you, sir.
It me.
So, I still got to go back to the difference. Okay, so y'all had the childhood, the playing outside, but you had the brothers and stuff. But again, we still kind of looking at the difference in the upbringing and the raising. But you being visually there. So I'm going to go into what I started seeing, the transition and going into, and I really want to touch on the schools difference, because I think the school difference plays a real big part in the future difference, and where we going in the future has a lot to do with the difference in the schools. Because right now everybody passing around something saying, y'all got like
the easiest program.
Man, like, what? Damn it! Is it a 0? Is it 100 to 64? Is a A?
It's like easiest program ever. I'm not gonna hold you, cuz. I'm not gonna hold you. I think the year my oldest brother graduated, after that was like easy. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm like, are they trying to leave y'all behind?
After my second, the brother that's over me, that's older than me.
Yeah.
After he graduated, that year, I think it was 2014, 20. It was one of them, 2014, 2015. After that year, it was easy. Like, there was no child left behind. You feel me? That when that came. You feel what I'm saying?
When they should have started leaving children behind.
Leaving them behind. For real.
Because, man, it is a super duper 100% hot ass mess. Because I'm like, so I guess there's nobody flunking no more. Right.
If you flunk down, you just gotta be dumb.
But you can't say they dumb though. You gotta say they special.
You might be special, but you might be intelligent in your own way. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. Intelligent in your own way.
In your own way, because some people have their own minds.
They do. And I agree with that.
The way is not nothing right now.
The way it's being taught anyway, especially.
They might be a genius in their mind. You probably put a problem in front of them, they can answer, but at school, they like, bro, I'm not trying to do this.
So again, what if we have to change the education system? The way we're trying to educate people. But that's a whole nother show.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a whole nother show. And a lot of people are talking about that right now, about how we've been trying to get everybody to do the same damn thing. And I'm like, and I said this, does everybody have to learn trigonometry? Does everybody have to learn calculus?
In real life.
It's yes, you are, but it's for different reasons.
It's different reasons. Like you doing taxes or something.
Let me explain to you. No. This is what it is. It's teaching complex thought process. So algebra, for instance, it teaches you more than just 2 + 2.
Facts.
Right. So 2 + 2, what's that? 4. Okay, simple math. Okay, so now if you have a squared plus b squared plus equals c squared, and then you figuring this out, that you have to take one of those and jump it to the other side, do some other craziness, devise some, what I'm saying, to get an answer. Now you looking at things differently than just simple.
Right.
It just adds a little complexity to the thought process. It's kind of like looking at this hat and saying it's blue. If I say, what color is it? Blue. Then a little bit complex to say it's blue and it has some tan, and a little bit more it's saying it has tan tweeds mixed and intertwined with the blue tweeds. And then to go deeper, it's to say it's a off dark sky blue, some old crazy metallic, and keep going into certain depths of
more detail.
Right, more detail. And that's what those classes are teaching, is for you to not just look at the surface of things, but to actually discern a little deeper.
Deep, yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of times when we trying to dismiss it, I never use algebra in my life. Well, that's how it's so easy for them to trick us right now.
Yeah.
So they send you through the crack years, right? And now your family's disrupted. So guess what you don't have? You don't have the elders teaching the next generation.
And this the thing.
You don't have it in place.
The elders. I ain't saying you or anybody that you know.
Well, who you saying then, man?
Older people. Older people scared of these young folk, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well,
these young folks ain't on what y'all was on when y'all were young.
He said scared of them. I'm sorry. Did you?
Not just saying.
Did we just see somebody at the store with an AK-47 on their hip?
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm getting into, cuz. That's what I'm getting to. These young folks ain't on what y'all was on back then.
No, because like I said, the drugs back then were at least decent enough to not kill you.
Man.
You kill yourself.
These young folk, they beefing with theyself. You feel me? Like, they don't even have no beef. I don't see this much beef in the world. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the music to just having a conversation with somebody. You feel what I'm saying? It's not that much beef in the world to the point you got to come outside with your scrap. Angry, having your scrap out and just ready to kill somebody every day. It's like,
what is it then, you think? Is it just a new trend?
Man, it's some in the air, man.
Something in the air.
It gotta be some in the air, man. You wake up on this type of stuff. Like, what you dreaming about? Some people nowadays, they say they don't even have dreams, bro.
I don't have dreams, dude.
Like, how in the world you don't have dreams, bro? It's something in the air.
I don't know. I'd go to sleep and I wake up.
People say you gotta chase your dream. How you gonna chase your dream? You ain't got dreams.
I have a vision.
You have a vision.
It's different. Yeah,
it's different.
See, I'm 50 years old too. I dreamed a long time. But you
was young.
I had a long.
You was young. These young folks on dream.
But see, now I have a vision, so it trumps the dream.
You feel you
50.
You have a vision. You got goals to hit. You feel what I'm saying?
2 quarters, man.
These young folks do not have none of that. Well, they think about today. They ain't think about the future. You feel what I'm saying? Well, if they ain't think about the future, they probably think about the past and present.
I'm gonna say that's our fault, though. That's my generation's fault. We have to stand up and take the blame for that. I'm gonna say again, your generation special, basically, because the amount of time you had to see the daddy mama. But if I was actually, we really had to take you back about 5 years to really get to what I'm about to start talking about. If you said the schools, like right after you went to trash, so nobody's left behind anymore. So imagine what that does to the effort part from the parents. So you're removing effort from parents. You feel me? So if I got my kids at school and that joker got good grades, right. them is A's coming home, and I don't think they sending the number. They sending just A+, A-, B+, and so the parents see that and they like
the rate change.
Yeah, it's called the grade curve. I warned everybody about.
Yeah, it changed.
It's a grade curve society. Now, here's the thing. This is what you don't know. This is what you don't know. So I'm gonna tell you something you don't know right now. They started that shit when I was in college.
Yeah.
They just kept it out. Now this shit trickles down. Dumb trickles down.
Yeah, it started tough.
Dumb shit trickles down. Money don't trickle down, but dumb shit do. Now, this dumb shit here I was so shocked. I was in shock. It was like shock and awe when I got to college, and I was in there like, wait a minute now. You mean to tell me I got a 70, but I really get a 90?
Yeah.
Which is an A?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because we had to, we were We wanted the 10 points, 100 to 90 at least, because, we were college and we was like, they giving us a little slack because it used to be 95 in high school.
95.
Yeah, you was 94, your ass got to be.
Yeah. When we was in,
Go sit in the corner, B guy.
I was 90. I was 90. You got 90. You get 90. 89, you got a B. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But that 90 was an A. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it had trickled on down to there. See, that was a trickle.
Yeah.
You got to the 90s by the time you got there. Like, what year you graduate?
2008.
1800, what you say? 2018, damn, sir.
2018, man.
Right. So that's right at like 30 years after me. Damn, sir, how old are you?
24, going on 25, sir.
Okay, I was 91. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so that's like 30 years. So we could have had a kid that had you, though. Actually, not, would not want to, but because again, the time between the stupid when I fell into college and said 90 is still an A, then you came into school and it was like, that's the new normal.
Yeah, facts.
So, wow. That was the new normal. So then what is it, y'all? B's, I'm sure. Because right now they got from 60 to a damn 100, sir. 80, it's like
89 to 80. Shit. That's a B.
You can be retired.
Like 79 to 70 was a C.
70
on down. You know what I'm saying? D's and F's. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, and I think it's worse than that. The last time I saw one of them little clips, I might slang it up on the that was.
But no, they probably got 20s now. You be like 80, a 99.
Ban your name for 10 points.
That's an A.
But
it's crazy.
But again, though, that's the trickle down, though. Like I said, when I got to college, there was the grade curve. I was like, what the hell? Tell me more here at the University of Southern Mississippi about this grade curve. DeVry didn't have a damn grade curve. They was in there flunking the shit out of folks. Yeah, we was in engineering, and they was like, look, F, get your ass out of here.
Man. I was talking to my young partner. He's 17. He's still in school with him.
Yeah.
Like, I work with him, so you know what I'm saying? We be talking about stuff, you feel me? Like, he say school hard for him. You feel what I'm saying? Cause he go to Forest Hill. You feel what I'm saying? He say it different. But like I told him, I said, bro, I went to Jim Hill, bro. None against Jim Hill. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, hold up. Ain't Jim Hill supposed to be like top tier education system?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But you saying, wait a minute. Bro. How you disrespectful hands?
Bro, I graduated from that.
What's some disrespectful hands, though?
I went to Wingfield my 9th grade year, and I went to Jim Hill my 10th, 11th, 12th grade year. Shit paralyzed me. I'm just saying like that.
I'm confused. What you mean by it paralyzed?
To the point I ain't want to move. I ain't want to go to no other school but Jim Hill. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I can understand that.
It was so sweet to the point I'm like,
hold up, wait a minute.
Come on.
Sweet as in easy. Hey man, let's back up here. Because we supposed to be A1 over there, whoop de whoop de whoop. I forgot you said that. You over there saying whoop de whoop de whoop.
Listen, cuz it's for me now, different people, different scope, different folk. You feel what I'm saying? So somebody
or could it have been they had better teachers?
Could. To another person, they probably like, man, Jim, he was hard. Ooh.
Right.
I was in some of them conversations. They were like, man, hard. I was like, bro, this stuff is easy. Y'all is tripping. You know what I'm saying? To the point it was like, I ain't like my 12th grade year, even though I had went through difficulty, you know what I'm saying, throughout my 12th grade year, but it was like, I ain't had to go to school for like some months or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Probably come like first 2 periods.
For some months.
But after that, it was like, I wasn't feeling school no more. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, but I still graduated because my grades and my test score was great. I'm good.
Yeah, you was right on the edge of no child.
You feel what I'm saying?
Gonna be left behind anyway, so.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't like come. You feel what I'm saying? So then I was cool with everybody down, up to the principal, down to the janitors. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just, you feel me? So I ain't really just, but to other people, it's different scope for different folk. I ain't got it like that. You feel what I'm saying? So they gotta be there every day. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, But now I just can only imagine how it is now. Like,
shit, get a pass. I can't imagine what's the goal? What's the end game? You know, when you're thinking about it, what's the end game if we're not going to educate the kids? We're not going to teach them anything. They just going to get them to we babysitting basically for 12 years.
It's just a daycare center.
Yeah, it's a daycare center for 12 years. What you saying? That's what
Base. Cause I think it should teach different things, like how to own your own, how to run your own business. You know what I'm saying? How to do a trade, how to, you know what I'm saying? It just be stuff that's really going on in life when you out of school.
Yeah.
And when all the grades and all that stuff do not matter. When you out of school, the only thing probably matters is your GPA. You feel me? You got a good GPA, you can last somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I know it's still,
really doesn't mean anything.
It's still applications out there that ask for your GPA. You feel what I'm saying? So GPA kind of do matter. You feel what I'm saying?
And are they asking to just see if you telling the truth or lie? You know,
I don't know.
Here's the thing: I graduated and didn't know my GPA. I didn't know what it was. I
didn't, but I had to go back and
you had to go back and find that shit.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it was. All I know is I graduated, and guess what? I don't know. People was like, I was number 5, I was number 12, I was I have no damn deal what number I was because I didn't care enough to go down there and find out. You know, it was like
the only reason I did.
I was like, I'm graduating.
I lost my diploma.
I'm finna go to college.
So I had to get a new one.
What you talking about in high school?
Yeah,
you have a diploma. I mean, you lost your scholarship.
No, my diploma, nigga. High school diploma. Yeah. I lost my high school diploma.
Oh, you lost it?
Yeah, so I had to go back down there and get another one. And they told me my GPA right then. So I was like, okay, so my GPA is this.
What was it?
I ain't gonna disclose that. I'm not gonna disclose the information.
Yeah.
But
hey.
High enough.
He said he graduated.
It's enough for me to brag on if I want to brag, but I'm not.
If you gonna brag, he said he bragging on.
But I'm not. You feel me?
You can't be bragging on no 2 point something.
Hey man, it was a 2 point. Ain't no 1 point or no 0. You hear me? As long as it wasn't there, it was a high 2 point.
He said it was a high 2. Damn it!
I know it was a 3 point or a 4 point.
0.75 up in here. I didn't barely graduate. I graduated.
Well, I can't just say I was on the borderline. No,
he said I wasn't. They didn't have to show me no special attention up in here.
I went down the aisle.
Yeah, I said all right.
I ain't go to lunch a little late.
He said I didn't have no helmet on when I walked down the hall.
All that. Yeah, all that. But
hey man, we're probably gonna have to ask God to forgive us for that one right there.
Yeah, God. Hey, he give us this sense of him.
But yeah, a lot of people are gonna need helmets now. The way it look, man, the way they, 20 and your ass up out of here. 20's a D. 20.5, you got a D.
It's crazy.
Like how in the 20.5?
So that means you got an F. Boy, you's a dum-dum. You's a sucker.
Look here, man. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. And y'all can take this how you want to take this. When we were young, one of the things that motivated us to do better was shame. Yeah. Nothing motivates you like shame. And it's when shame starts out early in life. I ain't talking about that shame you get after you've been, coddled for 20 years. You ain't never been told you ugly. Ain't nobody ever told you fat. Ain't nobody ever said you got a nap in your hair. Ain't nobody ever said nothing to you other than, ooh, you so pretty, you so this. Ain't nobody did nothing but stroke your ego. Now, once you get around some people who actually really equal or better, and then you start to get a little bit thicker skin in life, you start to grow better, I think. So what we were doing was a lot of dozen playing. Y'all couldn't have made it with us talking about your mama back then.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You know, we was
I ain't gonna hold you. I think I was in that era, cause like,
you know,
probably
vicious.
now you probably can't talk about no that. They probably got guns in school. They'll probably shoot you in school talking about their mama. You feel what I'm saying? But when I was coming up,
Yeah.
roasting was roasting.
Yeah.
You out there in that fight, you out there in that fight.
Cause man,
It gonna be a circle.
Ooh.
It gonna be a circle.
But you know, we were so laid back with it. It was like we're laughing at your joke about my mama.
See, that's the
you know, we were cool. It was like that shit was a good one right there. You know, I done told a lot of folks that was a good one.
That's
you know,
different, cuz.
It was like, you know,
We lie.
y'all something else.
We embarrassing you.
No, we embarrassing you too now.
We lie.
Oh no, don't you?
Teachers laughing.
Let me tell you, no. See, don't you think for a second?
Yeah.
We weren't the rude. We were in the crack years, sir.
Yeah, crackhead. Y'all heard it.
Come on now. Don't forget what this show is, the crack years. So let's get back to that. That's a good place to be right now. So the skin was so thick then during the crack years, and I'm like, your mama jokes
was crazy. I know they probably were crazy,
man.
But we had to come with different stuff. People, you know what I'm saying?
I was using our old jokes,
that was emotional for sure about the mama side. So we had to come with different stuff. You feel what I'm saying? We had to come out the bag with some material. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we was out here.
I know y'all full fledged ain't care about what we
didn't care at all. I don't think it was. And you know, but we was all friends.
Yeah, so we
was like a family. Like I went to Jim Hill too. Mm-hmm. So Jim Hill was a family when we were there. Yeah. It was like one big party. And Dr. Sargent, like the best principal I had ever seen in my entire life to this day, was like amazing, you know.
Right.
So it was like we were kind of like grown. And by the time we became seniors, we were grown-ups. Because the way she made us carry ourselves, the respect, I'm talking about respectfully treating each other. So by the time we got to senior year, we were one family, and we were ready to go out into the world, kind of like a different world.
Right.
You know, like we didn't have sagging pants like y'all sagging pants. Like y'all got your full butt cheeks out. Like we had them sagging, and the principal, from my understanding, now this is what Pertis. This is where I'm at. The reason it was kind of like the drug dealer thing, because you know we had the jabos, right? And so your pants were sagging because they were heavy from the money.
Yeah,
you feel me? So they weren't sagging like your ass is showing. Mm-hmm. They were just a little bit off the top, like the top of your drawers. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. But that was to show that my pockets is heavy from the money I'm carrying. So that's what that look came from.
Hey, nigga pocket thin.
Yeah,
I ain't got number one, and
y'all got pants that you can buy now that have drawers that are attached to the pants. I'm like, what is this in the store? And I'm like, these are pants with drawers sewn in.
There's some new things there I ain't seen
that you put on. So when you put them on, it's like the top is the pants top. But it's drawers. Look, you hadn't seen that?
I ain't seen that.
I thought it was okay.
I ain't seen that.
I thought that's what everybody was wearing, man. I thought that's what everybody had on.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you were wearing.
This was me, clothes.
Yeah. But you know, I was like, who in hell designed fucking shit designed them?
That's crazy.
Who did that? And why? So back to the school changes and what we were talking about. Crack years again. Got to stay on some kind of topic over here. Thank you.
Man. But I ain't gonna lie, cuz. Back in them days, cuz. That's why I say the drug is changed. Cause we got stuff gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Y'all had stuff gonna make you come back and come back and come back.
That was the goal of the drug dealer. The drug dealer was like, I need my product pure as I can get it so that my clientele is happy. We had respect for our clients out here, sir.
No respect. No.
I went
the only thing probably
out my way to make sure them sex
not good for you is weed.
Bro.
Cause you don't know what's on the weed now. If you ain't growing it again in front of medical center, you feel
All
what
right,
I'm saying?
let's jump on in that right there too, because see, the crack years, we went from smoking regular weeds. We was like chocolate ties, red hair cess, and you know what I'm saying?
There's so many names now.
That dirt weed and all that kind of stuff, doo-doo. And then every once in a while you get some really mud flaps out there. Tastes just like some mud. But the thing I remember the most about my generation is it was almost like unheard of to want to smoke by yourself. You know, it was almost like that's unheard of. We got a sack.
If you do smoke by yourself back then, you still got some left from that blunt.
Because you want to hang with the team and smoke. You know, it was almost like we were laughing smoking weed. Mm-hmm. They used to call it laugh at tobacco. You know, that's what they call it. Laughing. You smoking that giggly weed. Yeah. You know, you smoking that laughing tobacco. It wasn't dope. Yeah. Until you get around somebody angry and mean who watched too many damn commercials. You smoking that dope, who was watching too many damn commercials, and you know, just a full-fledged crazy hater. However, it was laughing and fun, and we got together in groups, boys and girls, to sit around and pass it. You know, in circles. And that's when we socialize and play spades and laugh and fell in love. And a lot of marriages came out of those young years coming out of college. You know, we came out of college trying to get married, finding wives and, you know, love. That's what our generation was seeking. So I think that's one of the things that we didn't pass on at all. You know, and I don't think it was so much on purpose.
I feel like
I think it was that seed that was waiting to destroy them crack years that was forgotten. You feel me? That's what we're talking about. Like by the time we graduated high school and got into college, the crack years to us was over, you know, and forgotten. Yeah. And it was really just beginning. You know, real talk. It was really just really finna get started. Yeah, it was really just finna get started, but I don't think we saw it coming.
Man, it was like,
you know, in such a way.
We came around. That when we were like crackhead, not doing crack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the different problem between y'all generation and our generation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were probably in the generation, y'all had crackhead, but y'all had young motherfuckers that was doing the crack too. But they ain't want to be known as the crackhead. You feel what I'm saying?
No, we was pretty vicious.
Y'all pretty vicious. Y'all head just crazy.
It took a lot to hide your drug use. Trust me, I'm a professional drug use hider. Nobody knew I was doing anything, but
ain't no young folk these days doing no crack. I'm not gonna say that because it's some out here that doing that thing that hard. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's we were like in the era of
meth.
That's crazy. I'm talking about like that's crazy. I'm talking about like
popping pills.
We talking about
hold on. Are you
talking about crack?
Are you popping judging pills? Crack right now? Are you seriously?
Let me break it down. Let me break it down. I was going to audit. Let me break it down though. See, we was on that.
Guess what we been to back in the days, man. Hold on. I did hang out with some light-skinned folks.
Hold on. Man, after that generation that crack, we was the generation of
meth.
No, that's a crackhead. I don't know nobody did no fucking meth. I can tell you that right now. I don't know nobody did no meth.
Y'all all over.
But at the same time,
that's right now, man. You talking about
crackhead. You feel what I'm saying? We were like, that's crackhead. Ooh, we know a crackhead when we see a crackhead. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, it went to the point that when the pills started coming in, You feel what I'm saying? Like, you want to go
Much
party.
better than crack.
But listen, hear me out. No, it's not. Listen.
Oh, I know it ain't.
Yeah.
But that's why I say you judging crack. How dare you judge crack, y'all?
Hear me out now.
Pill popping, meth smoking,
Doing what
motherfuckers.
listen now. All right, just say we move on to popping pill.
Yeah.
That's when the real party come in. You feel what I'm saying? It was to the point pill floating around the club. You feel what I'm saying? If you pop one, that's
Wait a minute. So wait a minute, y'all passing pills around like blunts in this motherfucker?
That was passing pills around the club, cuz. You feel what I'm saying?
Like,
So,
hey, I got some pills left. And people is in there like, seriously?
It wasn't just like, it's a pill, let me hit it. No, it was like, you probably knew somebody that did it. They like, bro, you want to call, you want
Christ, y'all are the bravest.
just like how y'all probably got introduced to crack. It was the same way.
No, it wasn't like that.
I know damn
They was not at the club.
Before any,
You know what they wasn't doing? Let me tell you something they wasn't doing. Let me tell you something they wasn't doing.
Listen, before any
They was not passing around
it was
pipes
the
at the club.
gateway. Before you got on any drug, a female got you on that.
Now, unfortunately, that may be true.
Exactly.
Now,
So,
hey,
what?
that ain't true.
Cap.
That ain't true.
That's a lie.
No,
That is a bone lie.
Okay, now,
Bone lie.
now. Oh no.
Crazy.
Let me bag up here because see, I know where you going with this, and I understand that math. I do understand.
Oh, you trying to shut me down now? I'm finna go get you.
I'm not trying to shut you down. What I'm saying is, let me think about this one because I know where you headed.
Yeah.
And I say this from the standpoint of growth.
Yeah.
And not of brokenness of where I used to be. Because I know that I've defended that before. I've stood and sat in that chair. I've sat in that chair before. So I'm gonna say this. Alcohol was a choice.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Yeah, it was a choice. And that's the first drug. Serious, real shit. Mm-hmm. That's the real first drug. So was that for women? Or was that hanging with my team, cracking 40s and passing them? See, that's not her fault. That was me with my team, cracking 40s and passing.
I want to look cool.
And that was we imitating the rappers and the damn people on TV.
You know what I'm saying?
And so we got 40s too. And my first drink.
The music is a big part of all of it.
Right. So not her fault. No. So no, I'm not going to stand in that shoe over there and say, no, let me finish now. Because now the alcohol is actually the gateway drug because it's the fuck it drug. See, when you start drinking, it's fuck it. Remember how you got a baby? It was like no condom.
That's what I'm telling you.
Fuck it. It was like
weed the same way. Cause I know one thing, how the old head gonna tell you, oh, you smoking weed? You'll be on something else.
That's the second street you get on.
For some people.
But see, you go through that gate with the alcohol.
Some people I know don't drink.
Just smoke.
Oh, they just smoke.
But see, they may have had a bad experience with drinking, and that's why they smoke.
But
only
they never drunk
because alcohol is way worse.
They never drunk.
Motherfucking thing.
And you know why they never drunk? They probably had somebody in their family that
there was alcohol.
They like
scared of.
They scared of it. I know I ain't doing it.
But here's the thing: why do they have to smoke then if they didn't drink? So what's the design that we have to participate in something?
I don't know, man. It's just I ain't gonna say that how it's designed, but at the same time, just the way people raised, the way we came up in life, just like you say, back then it was the crack. You feel me? To us, it was weed, but for some people it was pills, meth, ice, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now, to these young folks, the scary thing for them is fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
You feel what I'm saying?
We got a new killer in the street.
It was crack. When I was coming up, it was crack.
We was scared of the crack.
Generation is fentanyl.
Yeah.
You hear anybody say fentanyl, they like, They looking like, who on that fentanyl? It's scary, like crack was to us. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everything is scary, I think, until you know somebody doing it.
Facts.
And the age, you get older and You get dumber. And I'm gonna say this, and I mean this, man. Alcohol is the most quickest way to get stupid in the world. Everything for me is related to drinking. And I ain't got to speak for everybody else, but I know if you want to math out my dumb shit, hey,
I was drunk.
It was drunk. Drunk was right there. Yeah. If you want to math it out, how did you get started with the coke?
I was drunk.
Fucking drunk. Yeah, I was drinking. Yeah. The weed didn't make me do it. It was the drunk.
But that was the first thing I was on. I was smoking. I wasn't drinking, man. I was
then smoking. Who you rolling with? So now when you go back to something I disagree with you earlier, saying it was a woman that got you on it. Now if we fast forward past the drinking, let's fast forward past drinking. The introduction, no, again, it wasn't. It was not. Now, introduce hanging with my team, watching them like, hey, it ain't killing him.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Though.
He ain't dying.
Being around others.
Being around others.
Now, in my generation, made you start popping pills because you like, man, he every day. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't dead yet. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fell out. I ain't seen him unnatural. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, here's the thing where I'll say, I used to be in that chair where you at. This is what I'm saying.
Hold that thought. I gotta go.
What, you gotta use the bathroom?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna keep talking. Because this is, hold up, I can't keep talking and you finna go. We're gonna take a small commercial break, I guess. Let him go to the bathroom. Let me see what I got for the commercial side. Hey, man. Yeah. That alcoholic beverage to do that. Baby. Let y'all watch something right here. Let us see. For all your media needs, Gobsmacked Visual Media Podcast Studios. Gobsmacked Visual Media. Media Marketing. Crow Beautiful. With Project Humanity is your Gobsmacked Media. Visual Media Giant. Be ye ready for transformation. You like it back? So we won't have no interruption. Shown. And we are back. I don't know, what was the thought we was holding on to, talking about hold that thought? Do you remember?
I know the last thing we were talking about when I was like, females, yeah.
That's right. You was giving them the blame. All right. So that's where I was headed to.
And you were saying it'd be your partners.
Yeah. For me, it was the team. It was the crew. Can't blame the woman. Now, what I will say when you, like I said, I was sitting in that chair a long time ago.
Right.
But and I had that limited vision of my past. And so what I remembered was the girls made it worse.
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't their fault.
Yeah.
Because they didn't make me do it. You feel me? They didn't rob me, put a gun in my head and make me go do nothing. It was
Right.
once we found out we were both in that same drug addiction situation of terribleness. Oh, then it was like
On and pop.
yeah, it was on the pop because now I'm hanging with the girls and we doing drugs, and you can't think if you're fully loaded out here in this world. That's when I learned a whole lot of lessons about don't be leaving the house fully loaded because you will make some terrible mistakes. Horrible. So, they made it worse in a sense to where that's what men is, you trying to get some out here in this world. You're trying to find your partner out here in this world. Even when you a drug addict out here in this world, you still looking for the same thing. So you got that sickness in the crack years. Like I said, we were sick kids who never got therapy in spite of all the stuff we saw growing up. You feel me? Like we saw, like what didn't we see?
Yeah, I seen motherfucker run down the street, but naked.
Like what?
Y'all probably seen it all. I seen some stuff throughout my lifetime. For
Yeah,
sure.
man, we
But I know y'all ain't seen it all.
And then see, remember, that's when they had that good crack.
Right.
That's when the crack was,
They got
so good. You was losing everything, breaking in. Man, they was stealing TVs, VCRs.
Mama.
They was stealing from their mama.
Steal for anybody.
They was, man, the crack years was, and don't forget now, the worst part of it, because we can't skate around the worst part, and that is what really kind of got us to this whole this situation. Right at the hour point, I guess this is what we need to take this to, is I think we lost our sexual morality during that time. Drugs bring out the worst in people. And a need for drugs with a lack of money is the worst thing you can ever want to see. Somebody who want some drugs and don't have no money,
do anything
they will do anything to get it. And unfortunately, I saw some of them anythings. So that's why I said,
visual out here now.
yeah. And then to imagine the people who had them doing it.
Exactly.
You feel me? So these are the guys that's getting the girls. You feel me? So when your girl ain't there, she's doing this. He's doing this with this lady. You feel me? And got her doing all of this. And so what women don't probably remember, because like I said, this is the most traumatic time in our history that I can think of, is women were competing with the crack girls.
Yeah.
Because when I was coming up, it was unheard of for a lady to put in her mouth, sir. It was unheard of. That was not ladylike. They are not out here.
You ain't doing that. Shout out. Do not want to.
That was. You were not expecting, it was like, she did what? You hear that, and you be like,
it's amazing.
What? Yeah. That was. It was like Bigfoot. You didn't see it. You had to go and purchase those type of things from the ladies of the night. You feel me? You had to go out here and purchase those things because we were being brought up differently, in the community. And that was shunned upon.
A female would have a non-virgin mouth before she give it up. Man.
And see, that is,
if that make any sense to you,
that sounds.
She have a non-virgin mouth before she give it up.
Now, that probably would have sounded better to me when I was younger, but as a grown man now, it sounds sad.
It sounds crazy.
It sounds sad. As a young man, I ain't gonna lie, that probably been like, yeah, where is this broken mouth person of needing a jawbreaker?
Yeah.
However, as a grown man now, that's the saddest shit I done heard.
It's crazy, man.
It's like, that is like
crazy, man. Crazy but true.
It's like, this is the moment when you say, thank you, God, right now, not having to deal with a lot of stuff. But, it's and I think that came with the women competing with those women that were performing acts on their boyfriends as they were drug dealers. And so he in there saying to the crack lady, do this. She doing it for crack. Then he go home and tell his girlfriend to do it. And see, but no, she is, because he's got the money. Remember, don't forget now, a lot of these women were abused by the same kind of men, the ones who had associations and affiliations in the drug business.
Right.
You know, if you came to my house, they were like in shock and awe over there. Oh, these some gentlemen, they barbecuing, fixing drinks and shit. Yeah, we were raised different. We just know how to finagle the thing, you know.
Man.
But you know, that's living. I serve, man.
Surprise me, man. Go what she tell me. She say she ain't never had a man or a boyfriend open the door for her.
What?
I said, what? She's like, nah, I ain't never had that. I wasn't expecting you to do that. That's crazy.
Well,
I said, you hang around the wrong motherfucker. You calling them somebody you fuck with on a regular? It's crazy.
Well,
that's crazy to me.
It's crazy to me too, but we from a whole different place in the time zone, sir.
That's
we
crazy.
live in a we live in a different place, and we're raised differently. So trying to make that make sense is, you know, it's like just one of them things you ain't gonna be able to do. You ain't never had a man open the door for you. What heathens is around you, you know? But
she said she opened her own though.
But you know, but again, I've had a lady tell me, you ain't gotta open my door. And I'm
they want to be so independent now.
But I'm like, yes, I kind of do. This is how I was
raised.
And just like you don't want it, I gotta do it. So don't make me change who I am to fit who you are. You trying to make me change. I don't want to change no more than you want to change. So guess what? Paper, rock, scissors, damn it. But and if I lose, I won't open this damn door.
Yeah.
But other than that, stand to the side.
If I lose, if you lose, it's over. Go open the door. You get.
I'm opening in this damn door. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Paper, rock, scissors.
You're the best person we ain't got.
Best. Hey, your game need to be tight today.
Yeah.
You need to be up on game. So what you got? Don't be no rock motherfucker. I'll throw it them papers on you. They like this a rock. This a rock person, I can tell. I can tell this a rock person. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell this is a rock person. So we're gonna paper their ass and tear you up. I didn't scissor somebody one time. That was I have scissored a young lady before, but again, yeah.
I'm already know, for sure.
But again, that man,
another subject,
whole nother subject of scissoring. Yeah,
for sure.
Quite nice, I think.
But man, it changed over the years, though, man. I hate to say it, but it changed over the years, man. I hate it, bro.
And again, it's
fun out of life, man.
It took the thrill out of marriage, I think, to a degree.
Now,
the expectations in marriage are now so terrible. And I don't think we recognize that it all has something to do with those damn crack years.
Marriage now is like surprising. Just like how you were like, she what? She did what?
That's how we used to be like, what? She did what?
That's how marriage is now. Like,
it's how you figure.
Who got married?
Oh.
God, for real?
Well.
That's how it is now.
Because see, I'm going to say this. To some degree, and to every degree, really, men still believe in love.
Yeah.
Like I've been hearing some of your raps lately, you know.
Yeah.
And we've discussed going back into that direction. We have to begin to move back into a loving society if we want to see a loving society evolve. So listening to like that rap you had when you was a kid, you remember that one you played?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that dude was way better than this dude is right here.
Come on now.
You know, this dude right here he needs to listen to this guy
I just want
because he was
to make your day.
he was rapping about love, and I was like, them some strong lyrics right there, sir.
Yeah.
You need to get back to that kind of that vibe right there.
It just, I don't know. It like when you going through that, it just
but again,
breaking heart thing gonna break it down. You be like, man,
what takes love from us to where we just like we give up on it so fast, and now it's like I got to shoot them up, bang them up.
It'd be like
F&B,
too much time
music
into one person. I guess that would it be.
Trust
you
me.
Put too much time into one person, they do it. Like me. Since then, I expect always the unexpected. My mama told me that as a young age, but I never knew what she meant. Mm-hmm. Expect the unexpected all the time. You feel what I'm saying? So if you already expecting it, you ain't gonna be hurt by what you expected already, because you expected it. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, because at the same time, it was like I was expecting it, but I wasn't expecting it to come out guard. So I was like, my guard was down. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause after a while, certain time and doing it, your guard will come down. You be like, I trust her. I can vouch. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Until it happened, you be like, I knew it. I should never did it, but I did it anyway. And you crush. You crush after that. You feel what I'm saying? So you thought they were gonna be your partner. You thought they were gonna be the one. You thought they were gonna be the thought.
And here's the thing about thinking.
Too much.
And I'm saying this from I go to therapist standpoint now. You know, you've been in here. You met my therapist. Yeah. You had to talk with him. What we think sometimes is going to change, and we have to be mentally ready for it.
Expecting the unexpected, man.
Right. So the love part, when you bring love into a situation, and I'm not talking about an expected loss. You know, mom been sick for 20 years, and then you had that whole speech about she's in a better place, she's doing better now. You know, that's different from bam, gone. This ain't how I was expecting it to work out. Mm-hmm. So when you look at that from a love standpoint, especially when it's like a man's love, and I understand that man's love part, something we lost, like I said, that crack years, it took our connection to family away from us.
The love.
Yeah. And we thrive on that. Like men get up in the morning and be like, like, hey, what is it that I need to do? What part is it I'm playing today in the success of my family? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't understand that if they, you know, and this is me finna say it. I've been the house husband, moved from one city to another for love. And guess what? Wife never had to cook nothing, had to clean nothing, never had to pick a kid up and do nothing. You know what she used to do? She came home and she left. That's it. It was that she came home and then she left home, went to work. She didn't do nothing else. She wasn't allowed to do nothing else.
I ain't mean to laugh, but hey,
she came home.
No, that's how
and she went to work.
That hurt. That hurt. Just me listen to it. Damn.
No shit. It's the tornado experience.
We done said something. His mama came back. Hey, cuz that's kind of fucked up to me.
How is that fucked up?
That ain't life, cuz. That ain't life.
It wasn't forever.
It wasn't forever.
Like I said, I moved.
Apparently. But at the same time, cuz that's harsh.
I moved to a new city.
That's harsh, man. That's harsh.
I moved to a new city for love. And at the time, I didn't have a job. So
you doing what you? Yeah, I feel. Nah, it making sense. See, I wasn't looking at it like that. Yeah, you were playing your role. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because shit, I just moved.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying you were there on some other stuff with some others. I was like, bro, that's hard.
A half story.
That's hard.
Be all in the crazy like
that shit tickled me. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit laugh. Boy, that laugh, I needed that one, boy. I would laugh so hard because I ain't gonna hold you.
We had a problem over here. Funny. We had to fix.
Yeah.
You might grab me one of them waters over there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no. It was
you had to make sure now.
Yeah. I moved and you know, when I got there, I didn't have a job.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing, taking care of things until I got a job.
Facts.
So
That make a whole lot of sense.
yeah, so I guess a little bit more detail be
Yeah, it will.
make a little
How you saying it, cuz?
what?
Did not sound right at all.
I don't get
That
it.
sound like that sound like so nah.
Like what?
No.
Sound like what? I don't understand what you even mean.
Sound what? It sound right to me, cuz. It sound like you the one. You
The one what?
That what it sound like.
He said you sound like you want me the man. Oh.
That what it sound like.
Yeah, that's what it would sound like. But to
Until
not
you broke
there.
it down. Until you broke it down, that's what it sound like. I'm just gonna, that's why I was laughing the way I was laughing.
Well, again, it was what it sounded like to not there people. So
Facts.
So, her and I had discussed everything we were doing. I had a good job. I was happy.
Right.
Well, I wasn't happy. I had a good job and I was miserable.
Yeah.
Let's just be real and shit, because we do this.
Man.
We're going to do this in therapy anyway. Let me get back in the camera angle here. Let me move over. So yeah, I was had a good job and unhappy.
Yeah. Right there.
I was in Memphis and looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love is what I was doing. And love came along. Because I was about to go to truck driver school, is what I was going to do.
Okay, look at me.
Ooh, look at
Don't
you.
do this no more.
Don't do it no more.
Saying that no more.
Looking for the hey.
Don't say that no more.
Wait till you see this video. Don't take them glasses out no more. When you said look at me, I had to put it on you. And don't you ever do that again. You should never do that. Like, keep them on. Hey,
bro.
take them glasses and glue them to your ears. Hey, you didn't throw up on my floor, did it?
Nah.
No, glue them glasses to your ears.
Man, you is a mud, boy. Oh, God, that was it. Wait till you see the video.
Yeah, wait till you see this.
Yeah.
You gonna be like, I shouldn't have took them shades off.
Nah, I ain't worried about that, man.
Bro?
I'm too. You hear me? I'm too to it.
Well, yeah.
Too true. You hear?
But like I said, this is a docu-series, so we're gonna talk about this. This is a 100-part series. Shit, it might be 1,000.
You never know. Well,
this is ongoing, and it's an ongoing ramble because it's an ongoing situation.
Yeah.
It spans generations.
Yeah.
Like your daddy mama.
Yeah.
All of them went through this.
But I ain't affiliated with the drummer.
I know that's a smooth lyric.
Yeah.
Thing, but you kind of.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
In that situation,
Somebody.
not the song you talking about, but this situation, you might even feel it,
Yeah, it took a toll on everybody, man. Cause like the families ain't the same no more. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
They're like, it took a space.
Man.
Like I know when you were coming up, family was together. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
When I was coming up, family was there, but it went together. If that make any sense.
It do.
It was there, but it went together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what you mean? Like y'all were there.
We was there, but it went together. You feel what I'm saying? Just say we throw a family event. You throw a family event. Family will be there. They not together. You feel what I'm saying? It's a group right here. Group right here.
Yeah.
Group right here.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so now this'll be a good part about the crack years that I saw the difference. So now tell me this: when y'all were coming up, did y'all have the men outside, the women inside? Because something I think happened, and I saw this happening probably during my college years. I'm not blaming nobody, but they made some money with this advertisement. It just kind of pops into my head. But they were started advertising women joining their men watching football. You know, see, it used to be a separation of duties. See, it used to be when I was young,
The women in the kitchen.
women in the kitchen,
Yeah, that's how
men
coming up.
outside.
Yeah.
You know, we watching the football
Women
game,
cooking, they drinking wine, and
drinking wine in the kitchen,
Yeah.
doing their thing. Men is in here, and it was actually kind of offensive for you to come in here with the man, or for the man to go in there
we pausing
and
the
be
game.
inside of the woman conversation.
We pausing the game. What's going on? We turn down the volume.
They be like, well, how can we help?
Everything going on? Everything all right? You good?
You good? You need they broke in the kitchen, so they break the kitchen, and if we went in the kitchen and the women were in there talking,
They stop.
laughing, they be like crickets.
Yeah.
You can hear the water boiling,
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
and they'd be like, "Is there something we can help you with?"
even if see, I was a kid, so even if a child in the kitchen, it's quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Immediately.
Like, cause they know kids are gospel too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just,
It was a separation.
what it was. You feel what I'm saying?
And that didn't last, because I know by the time I got to dating, college dating, I remember, dude, it was like I go over, because now my generation got kids. And this is, again, you're still so much younger that it's like a generation between us still. You feel me? Because I could have had a kid that could have had you, hypothetically. Yeah, I'm 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have had a kid that could have had you, hypothetically. But
Yeah, cause they having kids young. Like,
they was, with
even
grandma,
back then, though.
even way back then.
Yeah, way back then.
Yeah, they got started at 13
13.
and 12 years. Yeah, they was. That ain't new.
That ain't new.
That ain't nothing new. That ain't nothing.
It's crazy.
We act like it's new.
Yeah, it's crazy, but
we make a big deal of what it ain't new.
But now it's every blue moon.
Yeah, but when you think about grandmama, but however, there is, let's be real, there's a different mentality, now. We're not teaching men or young girls or boys to be adults at no damn 13, 14. We not. Let's not even address. They still playing with dolls and got kid minds. And that's what they need to be. Be there. Now, grandmama and them could cook, clean, iron, carry babies around, wash the clothes like this in the damn
But
plowing fields.
That's another thing too.
They were
just finna say,
they were selling them off like cats.
The trust fell too. Because you gotta think about it. Back then, a child that be 13-year-old pregnant.
Yeah.
That's from somebody that used to come around the family all the time. You know what I'm saying? Cause they ain't no child finna just be roaming around the neighborhood and end up liking somebody. No, there's somebody that
Have you ever talked to these old people about how that
I'm
happened?
trying to tell you. It's what it is. It's been people around the family for so long to they damn near in the family.
Well, back in the yondering days now, the yo yondering. Because now don't forget, cities are not as new as people like to think. They not. You can go back and look at some time lapse pictures of places, man. Cities are not as new as people like to think they are. They are like real new. Like cities like this, real new, like extra new. Like we used to actually live farmish, people had separation between them. Your family be on the farm, 18, 19 motherfuckers on there. So, gang of people associating in the family. And then you'd have the next family next door. And that's who you hung with. Y'all kicked it at the church. And then you might have another family over there. And you know what I'm saying? If you think about it, them communities were churches and then them families. And then that's why you had the Johnson Williams. You feel me? That's our family. And so you had all this history right there, right here. So cities are new. So when they started to take the farming out, and see, that's another thing we gotta get back into, this is a whole other history lesson, but once they started taking the farming out, then people started moving to the cities for jobs. So then you fast forward some of them time lapses. The major cities were under construction for the past 100 years. They weren't just like always here. Oh yeah, we've been recording for a while, ain't it? Hey, damn it. Okay, so we are starting to get warning shots. But again, this is the docu-series that we're gonna be doing. This is just part one. Thank you again, Tyrese 769 for joining us today. I don't want to lose all the cameras before
it's over with.
Before it's over with. But we're gonna keep pushing buttons because, damn it,
I appreciate you for letting me come, man.
this is an extremely important topic now because we cousins and we having a lot of fun doing this. Yeah. We probably stayed off topic a lot, especially about the seriousness of the topic.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get back on that too because I think it has a lot to do with why we forget it, why we try to forget it, and how we're really, and this, I'm going to add, I've got to add this because it's like right now in this moment, once again, we avoided the shit out of that conversation.
Cause it put so much damage, man. You don't want to talk about that damages, man. Cause it's crazy, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we avoided the shit out of it.
It's so serious to the point. Back then, that crack baby, tube tie baby, like
oh man, I forgot about the crack baby, the tube tie. CCC,
man.
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? That was the real thing.
Blocking it out. See, I ain't heard test tube babies, crack babies. I ain't heard that in so long.
That was a real thing. Like people cause they were really crack babies, and people really like took offense to that. It was like to the point that, well, we know not bringing that joke around him because he was a real live crack.
He go sneak in your house and kill your ass later.
So is it like it was some jokes that we knew not to do?
Yeah.
Say. Cause like you say back then, y'all was on it. You know what I'm saying?
But it wasn't. We didn't get to see crack babies.
You feel what I'm saying? We was in the area. That wasn't. His mom on that stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
See, the crack babies didn't start showing up, I think, until we were like getting into getting ready to graduate. I don't really remember like that. It's like it's a night of crack babies. I don't remember. It was like, again, we blocked it. It could have been 788, and I couldn't tell you right now for the life of me. I know crack babies is a word. I was there, but my memory has blocked it out so much. Like I said, we avoided the hell out of this whole conversation today, and we've been in here talking for an hour and 27 minutes, and we didn't get nowhere near into the dirtiness and the terribleness of this damn conversation we avoiding right now. I'm talking about avoiding the hell out of it. Like, how did the man not want to, like, we don't want to talk about it. And that's why we're going to talk about it. It's because we do not want to. We got to talk about it because, damn it, it's that important, sir. And, man.
We'll talk about it for a little bit, then we'll change the subject. You know what I'm saying?
Quick as shit. Be like.
It's just like, damn, though. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like we made it to the point that we brung it to here. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't on us to be like,
well, it's
I know your people, they the one that brung the crack over or the cocaine.
Yeah, that ain't even important.
That ain't, you feel what I'm saying? That ain't even a discussion no more.
That ain't
you feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, we ain't. I don't care that the white man brought it over here and we didn't have planes. And if somebody say that in one of these damn discussions, I'm going to choke the young shit out you.
That's the thing.
That ain't important.
That's want to ignore.
That is not important.
That's something we want to ignore, though. That's something we want to ignore.
That's how we ignore it.
You feel what I'm saying? That's
how we get off topic. Is the white man brought it over here? Black people didn't have no planes.
No,
and that's how we keep talking about it.
Though, cuz they already know it's designed for that though. I ain't bring up the blueprint. You feel? You ain't bringing up the blueprint. You ain't do it. You feel me? They already knew what was gonna happen, how it was gonna happen.
I don't think nobody. No. I'm gonna tell you something though.
But
see, I'm gonna tell you something. See, when somebody poisons the water in your area, in their dumbass mind, they don't see that water is going to eventually, over time, poison something downstream that they consume them damn selves. So I think the human ignorance of karma that you said you don't believe in. You remember you said you don't believe in karma?
Yeah.
Well, it's the law of comeback. And so you remember how I talk about spiritual laws, right? So this is a law. This is like gravity. This don't give a shit if you believe about it. This is a law of comeback. So what you put out into the world, literally, is coming back to your ass. So you don't have to believe in it. But guess what?
Oh, you live righteous.
Guess what? I'm hoping that you avoid problems. Please, like, treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yeah,
so what you get back
righteous.
is righteousness and good stuff. So that is my hope for humanity, is that we learn that, damn, what we're putting out here into this world, we're getting it back.
Cause that's a no-brainer. You shouldn't have to think about what I'm putting out in this world. I'm putting out good, or am I putting out? If you doing right,
it's not a no-brainer.
If you doing right,
think about it.
You don't have to think about what you putting out.
Think about it now.
You're gonna always get good.
And this is where we're going. This is where we got a whole conversation we avoided today about what is right and wrong being taught to those children growing up during them crack years. Because, some of the stories I heard, didn't see, thank God, but some of my closest of associates telling me how so-and-so mama used to buy crack from them, and used to drop her off over there at the house, like drop her daughter off, like, I need some crack. Here's my daughter. That shit happened.
That's crazy.
No, it is crazy, but that happened. And that's the conversation we avoided today. We avoided.
That's a conversation. Nothing about it. It's crazy.
Crazy. See, that's the difference in the generation of, like, I'm glad I didn't get to see it.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I'm glad I wasn't that.
My experience wasn't nearly as bad as others that I've heard about. My limited experience got me in damn therapy. You feel me? So my limited experience with the crack years got me in therapy, and I know it was way worse for other people.
Man, I ain't never been in no position. I had street.
Why ain't y'all in therapy?
I had street pharmacists, so I ain't never had no crack, no cocaine. The hardest thing I probably did was like pills, and it wasn't no.
Yeah, damn minute though, man.
I ain't had no bad pills.
Let me tell y'all something here. Let me tell you something.
And I ain't take pills. It was like.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. He said the worst he had was pills.
Yeah.
As if that's better than crack.
No, it's depend on the pill, cuz.
No, the fuck.
They got pills that got all types of drugs in. I had pills that came from the pharmacy, street pharmacy at that. You feel
you that dude who thought he was getting pills directly from the pharmacy. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I went the pill popper, like beans and I wasn't taking them like hardcore. I would take like stuff like
Let me explain something to you, sir.
Drink. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I was on stuff like that. I wasn't on no hard stuff.
Okay. So let me tell you something that you might not know. Those drugs affect more than just how you feel. I'm high. Because
they affect your bones and
your kidneys, your livers.
Once I learned,
right,
you know better, you do better. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. So you might want to say you might have been doing something worse than crack. Because guess what? The crack effect was lungs and brains, probably.
That's the worst of all.
Yeah, but again, though, but your brain can heal itself. Your kidneys. Not so easy. The kidneys is but again though, I think your whole body can heal itself. Yeah. I'm a witness to that. And it's about rest too, man. A lot of people don't know. You got to get some rest. An idiot once said, you only need 4 hours of sleep a night. And I'm like, nothing The only thing that doesn't rest is evil and evil.
I feel on
You
that.
know, here, and the reason I say that, the reason I say evil and evil don't rest is because lack of sleep changes who you are. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that you become a whole nother person. You become evil without sleep, sir. Your whole everything, your body regeneration, brain sewing up problems, complicated issues being looked at differently, you transitioning from monkey to man, all that takes place in your sleep.
That's crazy. Monkey to man is crazy.
Well, a lot of people don't want to believe that they are animals. You are animals.
If that's the case, I would have been born a monkey.
Chimpanzees.
I would have been born.
No, I say the transition from monkey to man is a mindset.
I understand.
Not a swinging in the tree.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the
mindset with dumb.
Right.
Yeah, I can believe
a monkey to man mindset. Not a gorilla look. Not a born a gorilla.
There probably be people out here look like monkeys.
Now we're not going to start pointing fingers and naming names of.
But I'm just saying.
Look like.
I'm just saying though,
because
that's where they probably got it from. That's a monkey. You feel what I'm saying? But
there's some macaques out here too now. I done seen some people who look like macaques.
Fishes.
I done seen some look like fish, lizards.
Yeah.
I've seen the genetic makeup of every damn animal. All right, you ready, man? What it ain't. It ain't new.
Now it's every blue moon.
Yeah, but when you think about grandmama, but however, there is, let's be real, there's a different mentality.
I'm saying, cause it ain't like we made it to the point that we brung it to here.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It ain't on us to be like,
well, it's
I know your people, they the one that brung the crack over or the cocaine.
Yeah, that ain't even important.
That ain't, you feel what I'm saying? That ain't even a discussion no more.
That ain't
you
even.
feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, we ain't. I don't care that the white man brought it over here and we didn't have planes. And if somebody say that in one of these damn discussions, I'm going to choke the young shit out you.
That's the thing.
That ain't important.
We want to ignore.
That is not important.
That's something we want to ignore, though. That's something we want to ignore.
That's how we ignore it.
You feel what I'm saying? That's something.
That's how we get off topic. Is the white man brought it over here? Black people didn't have no planes.
No,
and that's how we keep
it's the thing though, cuz they already know it's designed for that though. I ain't bring up the blueprint. You feel? You ain't bringing up the blueprint. And you ain't do it. You feel me? They already knew what was gonna happen and how it was gonna happen.
I don't think nobody. No.
Say that, man.
I'm gonna tell you. I didn't get to see it.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know,
I'm glad I was in that. You feel me?
My experience wasn't nearly as bad as others that I've heard about. You know, my limited experience got me in damn therapy. You feel me? So my limited experience with the crack years got me in therapy, and I know it was way worse for other people.
Man, I ain't never been in no position. I had street.
Why ain't y'all in therapy?
I had street pharmacists, so I ain't never had no crack, no cocaine. The hardest thing I probably did was like pills, and it wasn't no.
Yeah, damn minute though, man.
I ain't had no bad pills.
Let me tell y'all something here. Let me tell you something.
And I ain't take pills. It was like.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. He said the worst he had was pills.
Yeah.
As if that's better than crack.
No, it's depend on the pill, cuz.
No, the fuck.
They got pills that got all types of drugs in. I had pills that came from the pharmacy, street pharmacy at that. You feel?
Oh,
what
you
I'm saying?
so you that dude who thought he was getting pills directly from
and
the pharmacy. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I went the pill popper like beans and I wasn't taking them like hardcore. You know,
damn.
I would take like stuff like
Let me explain something to you, sir.
Drink. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I was on stuff like that. I wasn't on no hard stuff.
Okay. So let me tell you something that you might not know. Those drugs affect more than just how you feel. I'm high. You know, because
they affect your bones and
your kidneys, your livers.
Once I learned, you know better, you do better. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. So you might want to say you might have been doing something worse than crack. Because guess what? The crack effect was lungs and brains, probably. You know,
that's the worst of all.
Yeah, but again, though, but your brain can heal itself. Your kidneys. Not so easy. The kidneys is but again though, I think your whole body can heal itself. I'm a witness to that. And it's about rest too, man. A lot of people don't know. You got to get some rest. An idiot once said, you only need 4 hours of sleep a night. And I'm like, nothing, the only thing that doesn't rest is evil and evil. I
feel on
you know, and the reason I say that, the reason I say evil and evil don't rest is because lack of sleep changes who you are. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that you become a whole nother person. You become evil without sleep, sir. Your whole everything. Your body regeneration, brain sewing up problems, complicated issues being looked at differently, you transitioning from monkey to man, all that takes place in your sleep.
That's crazy. Monkey to man is crazy.
Well, a lot of people don't want to believe that they are animals. You are animals.
If that's the case, I would have been born a monkey.
Chimpanzees.
I would have been born.
I say the transition from monkey to man is a mindset.
I understand.
Different. Not a swinging in the tree. Yeah, it's kind of like the
mindset with dumb.
Right.
Yeah, I can believe
a monkey to man mindset. Not a gorilla look. Not a born a gorilla.
There probably be people out here look like monkeys.
Now we're not going to start pointing fingers and naming names of.
But I'm just saying.
Look like.
I'm just saying though,
because
that's where they probably got it from. That's a monkey. You feel what I'm saying? But
there's some macaques out here too now. I done seen some people who look like macaques.
Fishes.
I done seen some look like fish, lizards.
Yeah.
I've seen the genetic makeup of every damn animal in somebody's face. Look like bird. I saw somebody like a bird. I'm like seriously.
Because I didn't see it.
That's what I'm saying. You seen the big people. You seen the big people.
Yeah.
Like where y'all came from.
Yeah.
Chickenville, I see. You just got your beaks. I've seen that. So we are a diverse group of people, and what we really don't want to admit to some level, and I don't think science wants to tell your asses, is the genetic makeup of every animal on the planet is in you in some form or fashion. And those DNA strands that they hadn't figured out yet are the ones that you're seeing visually displayed on your physical. So we probably talking about the crack years, and I'm talking about education shit. Yeah, this is not helping the crack kids. But the crack kids, we got to get back.
I told we stayed
this
too.
Again, and that's why we're gonna go on.
I said tattoo, baby. That did something.
That is.
People like, God, what? Hey, so long. Man, we used to say it, but yeah, like tattoo, baby.
And so,
that's how we used to say.
It is. And that's where you kind of got to look at we got to really focus on the bad stuff, and we got to write it down. We'll talk about it, and then we'll talk about it before we come in here, then we'll get in here and then still avoid it, because I think at some degree we don't want to discuss what happened during the crack years. I don't think anybody wants to talk about it because
I was really there in the crack.
It's tremendously terrible.
I was at the ass end of the crack years.
You know,
even though crack is still around today.
But
it was just like the older people were doing crack. We wasn't doing crack.
What happened was
there's some crackheads out here though.
What happened was crack became not the problem no more. See, just like meth was like the new thing, and it was really like the right after crack, from my understanding, was the meth. And then the opioids pills. And so the opioid pills brought in your heroin. And so I think that's when the shit got real.
To the drink? Because the drink had the heroin.
Then the drink. I think the drink was popular with the weed.
Yeah.
You know, people, the rappers, the damn rappers.
It was really that
it was damn rappers.
The activists were really a hot thing back then.
Yeah. Okay, so, you know, and then we got to, this is really not about that other bullshit. This is about the crack years. But the crack years were kind of like, so you had that moment where it was shunned, and I know this happened in the dark-skinned folk community. Meth hits the white community, light-skinned folks.
Yeah.
And this is where I always tell folks, y'all really need to learn spiritual law, because there was nothing more crippling to the black community than to criticize the white community for their meth problem. Because it was like, you put that seed out there for us, and now you got it. Right. And then it was like the black folks like, nah, ha, ha, ha. And guess what? Bam, back to you. It's like tennis. It was like, here's meth to you. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you gave us crack, we're going to give y'all meth. We gave you meth. Well, we didn't give it to you, but you got it. You made it yourselves. And then
too many black people didn't meth.
Oh, shit. Then it came over here, too. It came over here, yeah. But see, I think they left the meth alone because they went to the heroin.
Yeah.
You know, and then they back to the coke again. And then here's the trippy part is the fentanyl then fucked up the whole game.
Yeah.
Because
make motherfuckers don't even want to do drugs.
Yeah, it makes you want to quit, actually.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't smoke no more.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think we're coming into a point of sobriety forced upon us, not because you want to.
It's over. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. They say
that if they find some fentanyl
in any type of liquor,
you say it's done.
Reason about that plan. I'm not doing nothing.
But think about it though, man. It's like it's that bad out here now. It's like we didn't get to the point where they spraying the reefer.
Yeah.
With some. And here's my question: who in the fuck
thought about doing some shit like?
It's not that I ain't think about it, because I was like, I shouldn't have thought about it as what it was, because the shit happened. I shouldn't have thought about it, but it was like, who in the fuck got the fentanyl? Is my question.
Who got that much?
Yeah. Who got enough fentanyl to spray weed? You know, who got pure fentanyl?
Pure.
Because you can't be spraying it with the fentanyl you get out the cocaine, because that would be wasting the coke. Yeah. So who got the pure peel of fentanyl to crush up, put in the damn sprayer, and then spray I'm assuming it's some shit weed, because how shit is the weed today? Because I'm like, all y'all got is loud and it's nasty, terrible. So how terrible is the weed that you need to spray with fentanyl? And is it that you don't have to spray with fentanyl, but you just do it in the damn way just because you just want to just be a dick? Like, what is it? Like, our drug dealers had integrity, damn it.
I had morals back then.
We had integrity. And like, we wanted our customers to come back and satisfy.
And come back.
And to definitely
come back.
Live.
To come back.
To live to
come back. Cause I'll tell you what you finna say. To come back. You feel me? They making people quit now. We got quarters to any drug.
And maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's the plan. Like they said, maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's the plan. Because see, think about it like this. Okay, so the government started the drug problem. Yeah. You know, they pumped the drugs out there and they told everybody and they see the ills and they ills. And you know, the government is the specialist, the smartest of the individuals in the whole country. They're the smartest of us in the whole country. Because they somehow convinced us to keep voting for their asses in spite of the terrible shit they're doing. So what if now, this is just me being, you know, the dude I am. What if the plan is to pump fentanyl into everything, like until we get off of everything, Popeye's chicken? To everything. Be like, they found some fentanyl in some Popeyes. We will not beat up nobody for a chicken sandwich again, I bet you. But I'm saying, what if they're putting it in the drugs to really get you off the drugs? That's a good point. You know, what if that's the evil genius stupid to fix the evil genius? You know, it's like, we got to find a way to fix this. Well, you know what? We fucked up so long, we got to find a way to fix it. But we can't. How we going to do it? And they level us dumb. It's not to, well, you know, they probably did think about, you know, free healthcare. For people who drug addiction, and then ain't nobody gonna go, because until it gets bad, you don't get no help. This I know for a fucking fact. Mm-hmm. Until it get bad, you don't get no help. So how can we make it bad? Fentanyl. Fucking fentanyl. Yeah. We have fentanyl in everything. Everything they take, fentanyl. We got a fentanyl guy out here. We got a fentanyl guy who is out here with a pocket full of fentanyl pills, because you know, it hadn't got so loose in the goose to where the fentanyl pill concentrate has made it to, I think, the street level yet. We're always hearing about it's fentanyl in it. So they've already jumped past crack, sir. And I think that maybe they finna force people to quit doing drugs. Like you said, you quit. Mm-hmm. Probably got some bad pills. I ain't getting no bad nothing. I ain't getting no bad nothing. We ain't finna put that out there. I ain't never had nothing bad. It's just something I ain't want no more, cause it was just to the point that it was just, you hearing too much. But they got fentanyl on weed, even though I know people I get it from, I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? I'm good, but at the same time, like, I don't want to risk it. You know what I'm saying? To the point, they probably don't even know. They just finna go and dump it real fast. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what, you feel me, what can be your next step with being a disaster. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I definitely feel you, man. And that's why I said, and it's for me again, my jerk comes out with the liquor. You know, that's what turn up the, you know, it's like two whole different people. Mm-hmm. It's like, let's go crazy up in here. That's the only thing. I don't know how people get that drunk. Because they're alcoholics, man. What is you? Listen, I tried to get that drunk before. Okay, no, you ain't. Listen, hear me out. Clearly, you have not. Hear me out, cuz. Did you pass out? I ain't pass out till I got home. Okay, you tried to get how drunk? I tried to get drunk. I drunk down there a whole field by myself. Okay. So they ain't want no more, because they were like, this shit is too strong. See, first off, keep that to yourself. First off, if you really trying to go in, you get a half a gallon. Half a gallon? Yeah, that's what you got to get. Damn. I ain't finna think about it. If you really want to get your alcoholic on, and you really like, I'm finna turn it up and be bad, you get a half a gallon. And see, there's no way you can finish it. See, that conversation won't be like, I don't know how I got this drunk. Shit. Take you out. Yeah. You get you a damn half a gallon. And then you go into fucking party mode and you go hard. See, you don't know how stupid works. See, stupid is a pocket full of money and a half a gallon. Yeah, ain't nothing more. And a dead brother. Yeah. With a sign that says "fuck it" on your forehead. and you cussing at God. Nothing is more stupid than that right there. Yeah, nothing more stupid. That's how you out here. That's how you get out here and find out
You probably was just on
ignorance.
collapse drunk. I was on stumble.
Collapse.
Yeah, had to collapse. You had to collapse. You had to fall out.
Man,
You had to fall out a couple times to be that fucking drunk.
way too much coke.
Coke. Way too much coke. Hey,
Yeah, man. It's nah. See y'all.
See, I ain't
You don't.
I ain't
don't-
never been on.
You don't understand
type
how
of
to
time.
party. See,
No, I know how to
you
party.
hang with some light skinned folks and they put you
I know how
on
to
game
party.
on how to get you.
But I ain't never
get
did
party
that
out.
type of party. It's types of parties out here. You feel me? That's overdoing it.
Right. Well,
You overdid it.
well, I did it. Like I said, you don't quit doing stuff until you get to the point where it's too bad.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that scared me the most was a lifelong association with alcohol and drugs. You feel me? So say I was able to manage my drinking, and I was able to do like everybody else and just be a regular, normal ass drunk, like the rest of most of the people out here, and I would be a do nothing basically because I would be drinking, and nothing makes me say fuck it more than I've had a couple of drinks. So my motivation wouldn't be there. My stupid would be. But say I was able to maintain it and I never took that step past. I didn't get to half a gallon. I was able to do like regular folks and get a pint. Like I don't even live in pint world. I was like, what in the fuck is this? Is this an airplane shot?
What the fuck?
That's one of my airplane things.
Yeah.
That's like, nah, dude, this is a pint. That's all I need. I'm like, what the
Planet you on.
bottles of shit is this?
Hey man, I'm the fifth in the paint guy.
Yeah. So if I was able to drink,
Yeah.
like really drink, then I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be doing this podcast probably. I wouldn't be trying to do nothing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have wrote those plans. I wouldn't care.
Cause you had to go do something to get.
Yeah. And so I've had those moments of half a gallons. Crash, go your ass to rehab. Bam!
Real fast. Take your ass to rehab.
Boom, 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 falling down them damn stairs. In the rehab. So you sober for 3 years. Your brain is working. You change, and you're a whole nother person now. So like plans. I got things going on. I'm dreaming. I'm visioning. And then you slip and fall down again. Whatever, and drunk again, and you back off track. And then, it comes right back around that corner and you get that drunk again, slam your ass down again and you.
That's that temptation.
Hey, man, this is Pertis Williams and I'm an alcoholic. You back in that damn.
Yeah.
Back in that damn meeting like, my name's Pertis, I'm an alcoholic. I'm in this motherfucker again, y'all. Hey, I got 30 days and, shit, I was in here for. I fell down, been gone for 5 years, stopped going to meetings. That's what happened. You tell your story again and you get your ass back in there and you try again. But yeah, dude, this shit is terrible out here. So definitely, I didn't just live through the crack years. I'm a part of them shits. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of that problem. Like I said, when I say I was a bad influence to children, right here, I was a bitch. I was a bad influence to children here. I used to be a bitch too. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was a bad influence to children here. So it was a challenge to accept there's a problem and then do something about it. But like this whole show is about, and we're finna get on out of here because we're gonna still dodge this damn conversation. We're gonna really stick to script next time. But again, this is the introduction. But it was really a lot of memory blocking going on in my generation. So the years that we're talking about,
Crack took the fun out of life, man.
it took the life out of fun too. I don't know why people always do that, try to say shit backwards and shit. It's just life. it took the fun out of life. It did. It took the family. It took trust away.
Because you'll probably bring somebody in your home, you know they're trying to get right, but at the same time they ain't trying. They gonna steal from you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
your cousin stealing.
they steal
Your son took your TV.
Your whole car.
You sold your damn car for some crap.
Rip your whole damn car.
Your radio missed.
You found your car on the highway.
And then here's the thing, though.
Booty naked.
Here's the thing. Some people you didn't even know was on crack, and they was on the crack, and you didn't even know they was on the crack because they going to work every day. And you like
they have.
You like they go to work every day. They ain't on no crack. They go to work every day. They go get up and go. Yeah, they was on crack. And how you find out? You saw your cousin selling them some crack. You know what your cousin do.
Yeah.
And then you was like, damn. But then you looking at them different, but you like, but they functioning. You know, they okay. And so you start to look at them differently and you like, damn, they smoke crack and I didn't know that. And they pay their bills on time. So then you start to see that something has happened over those years from when crack was introduced to the neighborhood to present. Like it didn't go away. Something changed.
Mm-hmm.
But now we still got drug issues in the neighborhood. But now we got meth and now we got pills and now we got heroin. And now this one is for sure, like you said, what's that stuff you was taking? Them pills. Them is doctor prescribed.
Exactly.
You know we're not looking at a street made pharmacy drug now. We're looking at doctor prescribed drugs that somehow seemingly are on the street. So that makes me more likely to say, well, maybe the government is truly
setting all
this shit up to destroy the minds of the future. Which again, that's what we was talking about. It don't affect them. Yes, the fuck it do. And this how I'm gonna close the show right here. This I'm gonna close it with this one. All right, this how it affect you. Let me tell me what you think. All right, so you throw the crack ears in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we were just listening to music a minute ago, and we was in here jamming. And you was talking about they don't even dance. You know what I'm saying?
They don't play music like that.
We was up in here like every song came on was vibrant.
Crackhead music.
Yeah. It wasn't crackhead.
I caught you.
You know what the shame of that statement is the shame of that statement is it is music that was being made during them damn crack years. It is truly the music of the crack years. It is. And I guess that's the I don't know. I'm gonna see what kind of part that played in us being able to hide that shit too, because you know,
that
we were partying as the drug dealers were buying pizzas and shit. We ended up at a club. We was turned up like a mug. We was having the best damn fun, sir. And I'm like, damn. How in the hell did it seem like fun? And that music was the one that was playing. So we listening, you know, we in here listening to Kid and PlayStation and going off. And if you look at the years that was happening, holy shit. Then where the damn crack is.
I would have thought it would have been a Pusher Man came on. You're pushing me.
That's after.
That's about the drug dealing song.
But see, that was us rapping about the crack years after we lived them.
They probably would have trap song.
Now, it was still transpiring. You know, people were still selling drugs. Yes, it was still there. But it wasn't a bad as it was crack years. No more.
I think that was the powder years with that Pusher Man. I think that was powder.
Oh, that's the old days. That was before crack, one.
Yeah, I think that was the powder days.
Yeah, that's before crack. I think that's BC. Before crack. In the BC. Now, what I was going to say? I was going to end with something.
Don't let me lie to you, man.
Me either.
We were talking about the music, though. The music.
Oh, yeah. How did it affect them? Damn it. Nobody escapes justice. That's a good one. All right, so say the government did pump the crack years into the crack years, and they pumped the crack into the neighborhood. So now, what happened also? We would just listen to one music, right? And we was jamming. This kid playing them Kwame and shit. We in here jamming, chub rocking. What happened right after that? We got the Dr. Dre years, the Snoop Dogg years, the Scarface years. Now we bling blinging right after that. Remember, we killed Tupac. Now we are
Hot
boys and bling bling. Just got him. See, now that's the got him. And I'm gonna tell you, that's the devil right there. Bling bling. We got you. See, bling bling, money. I don't know if you remember this, the lifestyles of the rich and famous. And then they had the houses and MTV cribs.
Yeah, I remember.
All right, so we feeding ego now. So the devil is now feeding your egos, and you showing off your shit, showing off all the stuff you got. So now everybody want to be MTV cribs. Everybody want to be bling bling.
The camera wasn't like the camera back then.
Yeah, see,
you know what I'm saying? People ain't want to be in front of the camera back then, but like the 2000 hit.
Then we got them damn what's them shows called? Them Real Worlds coming out. Everybody being on stuff, and so now the devil is like stroking them egos, them narcissistic assholes. Like, hey, likes and shares, people. It's coming. It's coming soon to a theater near you. We finna likes and shares and just steady patting you on your head. And so the rich people, unknowingly, that we pumped the crack into your neighborhoods and all that shit. But guess what? Y'all made that shit cool. You motherfuckers made it cool. And my kids like y'all's ass now. That's the problem. See, my kids saw a picture of y'all asses with Donald Trump, Snoop and Donald Trump, Dre and Dr. Trump, Ice Cube, Donald Trump. We seeing all these rappers with Donald Trump. We seeing all these rappers with all these light-skinned folks, Jimmy the whatever the fuck. I don't know all these people. And now they making all this money and they balling and they got the women and they having the sex and the videos and they is in there throwing up the money and they is out here like this flashing. And guess what? Little white boys want to be just like that.
Yeah. I got a white rapper now.
They want to be just like that. And so
before
Eminem, right. So we had Vanilla Ice, don't forget now.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget now. So the Vanilla Ice came out and hold up, Third Base was out here. But again, the hip hop culture spread across them bridges. And see, once the hip hop culture spread across them bridges, so did the drugs. See, the drugs go where the music go. And so how did it affect them? Well, hell, your son, just like me, I'm a fucking challenge barrel nerd. How I end up selling drugs? All this potential out here in the damn world. Fucking IQ 140. What the hell are you doing selling drugs? Well, the girls like it. And, I'm not blaming the girls. I'm just saying the girls like it. And I'm stupid. Because I can't think, because our blood is down here in my veins.
I ain't had no game either, baby.
I don't have no game, but I got this money. And guess what girls like? They like this money. And so when I drank some liquor, I got some game. And so one equates to the other, and you end up in the same lifestyle. You shouldn't be nowhere fucking near it. And that's the same thing that happened to they kids. They got all this opportunity and all this potential, all this access to everything. And guess what happened? They started loving the rappers too. They started loving that hip hop lifestyle. They loving the women. They loving the women that comes with it. Who don't like half naked women? Every sinner likes half naked women, and we all sinners. So everybody like half naked women. Even women like half naked women. They like, ooh, look at her butt. I heard women say that. So guess what? Who don't like half naked women? Everybody. So you get some half naked women out here, and you can corrupt the world, which they did. So they kids followed us into the rap game, followed us into the dope game, followed us into the Hunter Biden doing drugs game. President's son, sir. So it did affect them. And now it affected them so much that the grade curve is so damn bad. I told you that stupid flows downhill. We finna get out of here. That stupid flows downhill. So them grade curves are now in the high schools and the elementaries now. They started in the damn colleges, like I said. That stupid flowed down. So that shit right there is how it affected it. They couldn't keep the grade curve up there. They had to bring it down. They kids were getting stupider. That's why you got 8,900-year-old damn politicians, is because their kids are my age. And I know what my age is like. Yeah. We're a bunch of narcissistic assholes that love to get pats on the back and fucking, told how good we are at shit that we ain't good at. And then we got a whole lot of kids that we didn't raise worth a damn, and we want to blame everybody else but our damn selves for not being good parents. When we really out here chasing money and changing jobs, not really saving up shit, so a lot of us living check to check. And then we want to blame y'all and call y'all sorry when we had a support system and y'all did not. Right. We took y'all did. We went from city to city with y'all's ass and drug y'all away from grandmama and them. So y'all didn't see no family members. Y'all didn't get to hang with your cousins and shit like we did. You were babysat at babysitters when we were kept by grandmama. So,
and it be to the thing too. When y'all get older, y'all see like, damn, grandma was telling me right. Mm-hmm. We ain't getting that experience.
You don't even know what grandmama would have said.
You feel me? So it'd be like,
or even worse, grandmama out here in the club too.
Man, grandma about 20, 30 years older than me. Grandma about 20, 30 years older than me, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
So, we're gonna step on out of here, man. But I appreciate you, man. It's definitely a good show. 2 hours.
Always.
We're gonna definitely get some more people in here, and we're gonna discuss this topic without trying to avoid it so damn much.
I'm gonna let y'all know, let y'all in on a little something, man. Y'all go check out my new singles, man. I just dropped
what you got? You
gonna
plug your shit right here in the middle of me trying to say goodbye. I was gonna give you your plug.
I gotta go and get you in the.
See how them crack years affected people? Just disrespectful.
Gotta get it by the get it good. You hear what I'm talking about? Y'all go get that though.
Where they gonna get it from?
On all platforms. Anything you listen to your music on, you can listen.
You might want to spell that. Can't nobody spell Tyrese.
TYRESE 769.
I'm gonna add it.
769 is the numbers. Do not spell it all the way out.
He said, "Don't spell."
Do not spell it all the way out. It's
damn well they can't spell 7, 6, and 9
at the same time.
The grade curve that these mugs got out here. Hey, you need to stop. Yeah. Hey,
you gotta be Pacific nowadays.
Pacific.
I'm learning. Pacific,
not Atlantic,
not the ocean,
not the Atlantic.
No,
but the Pacific.
You gotta be Pacific, precise.
Spell that.
Man, listen, man, it's so much slang.
Hey,
man,
this has been a fantastic damn
conversation. Talk about my slang, man.
Nah, we ain't gonna talk about it right here in your face. But we're going to talk about it. Hey, man, I loved you on the show, man. It's fantastic. I appreciate you coming out again, man. Always, as always, man. You're always welcome. Definitely. I appreciate you supporting my dream as I support yours, man.
Appreciate
we're going to get that video shot for you, too. And again, let them know, Ty, we can do videos up in here. And he's working on it.
Do it all, man.
We finna do that up in here. Get his video outdone. Because, since he's supporting me, I'm going to support him. And, that's super duper discount for my boy.
That's how we make it, man. That's how we make it.
You might not have to pay me nothing but time, sir.
Man, you gonna get it on the back end.
That's what I do. When you helping me, I'm helping you. So I appreciate your time, sir. And again, this is a big Gobsmack Digital Visual Studios. Let me find what I'm looking for here. Because we better get out of here, dude. We got some stuff to go do. Like eat for one. But yeah. Hey, this has been the Crack Years. We are going to be back next week. And we're going to do this again. We're going to make sure that this topic does not go away. It's important. It's extremely important. And we need to address it. So Ty, again, I appreciate you showing up today for us, man.
Likewise.
Out. And we're gonna see you guys next time. So hey, peace and love. That's what taking it out up there. Camera up there. So camera.
Oh, this up here.
We're taking that up there.
Peace.
We're gonna see y'all later. Y'all have a great week. Love each other. Take care of each other. And remember, the reason we doing the show, The Crack Years, is really so that we can start to understand each other a little bit better. You know, if we start to think about what we've been through and our failure to go to therapy, the fact that we forgot all of this stuff, the fact that we don't even want to address none of this,
Facts.
that's how important it is. If we don't want to address it, we want to forget it. It's that important. And that's why we are going to be back here every week discussing it because we got to care a little bit more about each other and understand what we went through. You know, be a little bit more caring. We've been through a lot, all of us. And we don't remember we've been through a lot.
Facts.
So, hey, y'all take care of each other. We'll holler at y'all. Peace out. Gobsmack Visual Media. Big Pert. Big Quan. Tyree 769.
Tyree 769. Tyree with the one. Yeah.
Then all the rest are quite old fashioned.
And we out of here, man.
Then all the rest are quite old fashioned, where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm